What up, Craig? What up, Krenz? Yeah, dude. What up, Lenny B? What up, Dan? I appreciate it, October ends. What up, Shimon Co? I'm gonna go a bit hard on BP Apocalypse. What up, 1-1? My donation bar has been... Oh, no problem, Craig. My donation bar has been a bit sad. So I gotta do everything I can to try to cheer it up. Rank 11? Mm-mm. Of course it sucks that I open those orbs. At this point it's becoming routine. You know, as soon as I open premium orbs, in less than a week there's gonna be a good reason to have a bunch of premium orbs. It's just how it is lately. Yes, they still will be. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, exactly. I think we've beaten both of those boss nodes. Not at the same time, but... So, you have to remember that even with triple the likelihood of Sabretooth dropping, it's still like a 1 in 30 chance or something to get him at all. Even with the new odds. I'd have to run the numbers, but you can't just open like 10 and expect to get him. Statistically, you shouldn't. You're not allowed to be sad about something that should happen. If you're freakishly unlucky, you have my permission to be sad. But if you hit something that's statistically likely, you don't get to complain about it. You never know when we're gonna have girls in bikinis, but I wouldn't plan on it. 7%? What? No, it's about 7% of if you get a 50 drop, but when you factor in all the minions and stuff, it's much less likely. That percentage is of the 50 drops, which is only named characters, but in premiums there's a bunch of minions too. So, no, it's nowhere near as good as 7%. I get what you're saying, but so here's the problem, right? You're looking at this, and when you look at random shards, there's a 1% chance of a rare shard drop. That's where he's 12%. So it's 12% of 1%. Then he's almost 7% of 12%. And then he's almost 7... Oh, okay, you know what? It is almost 7%. You're right. Damn, he's way more likely than everyone else. It is like 7%. Well, fuck me. My apologies. You right. I would have thought his odds would go down with all the minions, but apparently not. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Good call. What was I guarantee I placed like fucking 655 or some shit. 669. Every fucking time. So, I don't even know what my BP is at. My BP, oh, he's already 6 stars? Sweet. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm sick. Thanks, Yule. Who wants Sabretooth? Everyone. He's pretty mean. Especially if you have Magneto, then you definitely want him. I wish my Sabretooth was stronger, man. Dude hits like a truck. I'm gonna start this Blitz rotation soon. I guess I'm just gonna burn some energy. Trying to get this final item for Daredevil. I might have to start taking my shield units up to Gear Tier 12, ready for 13 for the new Dark Dimension. Might be about that time to just farm ABCs every day. Still not worth it for 100 orbs? What? Sabretooth is not just basically Wolverine. He's what Wolverine should have been. The new Dark Dimension doesn't need Heroes Gear 13? What? What you talking about, Willis? What up, Jake? Yo, I'm sick, bro. I get sick like once a year, and it is that time. Just get unsick. That's actually exactly what I'm doing. Right? I sat down, I had to talk with my immune system. I said, alright, you guys need to quit fucking around, clean this shit up. And my antibodies and my white blood cells were like, you know what, you're making a lot of sense right now. That sounds like a plan. Give us a couple days to get our shit together, but that, in all fairness, that's what we're gonna do. So that's what we're doing. Cocaine and vodka? I've got to try that. Yo, donate enough for me to get some cocaine and vodka, and we'll try it live on stream. I'm just kidding. Kids, don't do cocaine. I told everyone, you don't want to do cocaine. I don't even like cocaine. I just like the way it smells, personally. Hey, check this out. We're gonna bring the Brotherhood into a raid node, and they're gonna shit all over it. Will you have a full team Gear 13 for Dark Dimension? Not the day it opens. I'll probably open the premiums that I have. Womp. What are you, blind? Damn. What are you, blind? Are you taking Fury Shield to Gear 212? Yeah, they're gonna be the team that I that I get ready for the next stage of Dark Dimension. Oh my goodness, what did you just say, Manic? Wait, why did I just attack him? Wow. Doesn't it seem risky? What if level 70 Ultimate Raid has a bunch of trait requirements and you've invested all your resources into Fury? So, I've been going wide roster, and Ultimus, like, level 70 Ultimus Raid, I've not heard that coming anytime soon, but even if it has a bunch of trait requirements, like, how many people are going to be ready? A few lucky people are going to be ready, and everyone else is going to have to pursue it. But without knowing what to prepare for, like, we have no idea if or when that's coming. The only thing we do know to prepare for that's coming up is the next Dark Dimension. So, you know, what do you want me to do? Like, throw all my resources into Kree and then cross my fingers and hope it's cosmic? Put all my resources into Hydra and cross my fingers? Like, those are all worse plans, you know? You know what the best thing is? You tough me, Khasino, from all of them. What? Do you think they're going to honor the Dark Dimension start date? I don't think they'll delay it. I think that the start date is fine. No one will be able to get in, and that's fine. Like, 7 days, 19 hours. The only way to get to Gear Tier 13 is to wail out like no other on the orange mats, so... Or not even the orange mats, the ones that take cores, whatever it is. The orange mats that require cores. So, they can open it, and it still won't actually really be open. Do you still have faith in this game? Of course. So, few things. One, all in all, with all the new decisions they make, although not every decision they make is the best thing I would advise for the game, I think they are trending... They've maintained an average, which you can decide for yourself how you feel about this average, but I say that they consistently bat at like 70-30. About 70% of the stuff they put out is really awesome, and about 30% is like, what are you doing? What is this? Whose terrible idea was this? But it's easy to focus on the things that you don't like, but you have to appreciate the things you do like. The new milestones, the... you know, making blitzes more interesting, the new raid content, red stars, the new characters, like they're putting out tons of stuff that's a lot of fun and a lot of cool stuff. So I'm always optimistic that it's easier for them to learn to shy away from the bad decisions, but they consistent like new characters have always been fun and exciting and cool. They know that's their bread and butter. They keep pumping those out. I know about tons of planned characters they want to release, and I'm really excited for that. And in terms of, like, do you have faith in this game? If you're asking me, like, if I think this game will succeed or fail, Marvel has a ton of movies coming out, and this game does lots of movie tie-ins. So I think that we will constantly see, like, new players and a reinvigorated player base joining in every time a big Marvel movie releases. So... I will say too, honestly, of all the positions to be in the game, they are least concerned with hyper late game players. Like in the position I'm in, most of the content in the game is designed around newer players. Like the way mobile games work, every mobile game just has a high churn rate. There are very few mobile games that avoid a high churn rate, and what I mean by that is, for every 10 new people that first try out the game and make it at least 1 week, 6 months from then, it's likely that only like one of them is still playing, and that's just like true of any game. So a lot of their content is designed around maximizing the enjoyment and the engagement of people that are going to get bored in 2 months or whatever it is, no matter what you do, just because, you know, they have short attention spans or whatever it is. But so, as a late game player, I have more to complain about than the average player, because a lot of their content for us is questionable. But I have faith that they are, when they have enough of an established player base to pivot and make some super solid late game content, that they will. But ultimately, my decision on exactly where I stand on this game won't be able to be made until exactly what Wapo just commented, Alliance Wars. I am waiting for Alliance Wars. I love PvP, and the last we heard, they want to allow a few different alliances into the beta in December, and then they ultimately want to release it, I want to say like February, somewhere around there. And I can't wait for Alliance Wars, and once we have Alliance Wars, then we'll go from there. But that's gonna be my big engagement. So until we get Alliance Wars, I'm just biding my time. Like, people ask me, like, are you getting a little burnt out? Like, yeah, a little bit. Like, how come, why don't you quit? Because I made it this far, and I'm waiting for Alliance Wars, and Alliance Wars should keep it interesting, for sure. How do you think Foxness is done with keeping new players happy to avoid churn? I would have to, like, I have no idea what the churn rate actually is, but, I don't know. I don't know. I will say, like, just looking at my stream, and it might be a little bit different because my stream community, like, that adds a layer of why you would stick around if you, like, develop friends and connections and relationships with people, and every day you have people to talk to and work through stuff together. It's much easier to keep playing when you're part of a family, so to speak. So, I've seen a good amount of retention. I have a lot of people still watching the streams and hanging out on the Discord that were there for a long time. Wouldn't you prefer MCOC like monthly content? So that is what they do, believe it or not. Like, it's not your community is a shit. Thank you. So we get it's not like concrete every month on the 1st, but it's close. Like, the last update was the beginning of November. The next one's expected for the beginning of December. As a general rule, sometimes it goes up to like 6 weeks, but for the most part, we get new content like every month. Look at all the stuff we've gotten. Like, we're still in this update, and we're still getting new milestones and stuff. Like, we got a good amount of new content. Now, I get what you're saying. So I'm waiting for them to take the MCOC approach. So MCOC releases like basically like a solo raid map, and you have to go from the start to the end and then start over and take a different path and go from the start to the end, and you get different rewards based on going from the start to the end. Yeah, I am sick. Based on different, you get rewards for completing it, and then you get additional rewards for 100%ing it by yourself. I have no idea why they're not doing that, frankly. Like, they give us these event campaigns, which is just like a one-path thing. Why not? Like, it's not that hard to just make 5 paths and reward us for doing all of them. Like, why do it the way they're doing it? It makes no sense to me. Just give us solo raid maps and let us start to finish a path, start over, start to finish a path, start over. Like, I don't know why they haven't done that yet, but I hope one day they go like, oh, we can just make like 5 paths. And if it's like really a worry or a balancing issue, like, it's not that tricky. Would live PvP be possible? If not, why? So, this is purely my speculation, but I feel pretty confident in my answer, but know that it's not based on any facts. But I would say no, not anytime, anywhere near soon. So, obviously there are plenty of mobile games that have live PvP. However, some of them work in, like, so I played Star Wars Force Arena, which had live PvP, and that one, like, you had to be on Wi-Fi to even play. So when you have live PvP modes, you immediately have a much more restricted audience, because there's so much complication that comes with, like, it's not fair, I lost because I timed out, and I lagged, and whatever, and closed my device, left the fight, whatever, like, a lot of that. But so basically, to have live PvP, you have to have an infrastructure for the game that constantly checks with the server. Like, every one, not even, like, every, like, 0.01 seconds, the game has to send a message to the server and get a message back and be like, we still on the same page? Cool. We still on the same page? Cool. And that's how you can have live PvP. Everything in this game takes a really long time to send a message to the server, or doesn't even bother. So, like, the global chat, check this out, and this is just one example, but, like, I'm gonna send a message, boom, alright, so that actually showed up pretty quick, so that was a bad example, but in the past, it's taken, like, 8 seconds to actually send a message to the server, so I guess they've improved that, so that's good, but, a lot of the stuff, like right now, most of the combat happens just on your device, not server side. So they would have to do so much. They would have to do so much infrastructure on the game to update the rate at which it can communicate with the server to even allow for it. So again, I could be just talking out of my ass. I don't know if it would be easy for them to just buy a few more servers and turn it on or what. But, right, yeah, that's what it seems to me, is like just the start of the match and then the results are transmitted. Blitz predictions are posted on my server. But yeah, so that said though, someone asked, like, why can't we just duel other people's teams? I agree with that 1000%. That shouldn't be hard to implement. Allow us to duel other people's teams. Just have a dual defense and a dual offense and let people scrimmage. It can be for no currency at all. You can every once in a while have like a milestone to do different duels or whatever, but yeah, let us scrimmage against other people and let us duel and test stuff, and there's no downside to that. And it can't be that hard to implement. So I'm very much pushing for a dual feature. Have you acquired a new Blitz predictor? So right now, FoxNext pays me a handsome sum of $0.00. I am not an employee of FoxNext or Marvel. I am actually self-employed. Would a friends list need to be implemented for that? Yes, but in lieu of a friends list, you could restrict it to people in global, people on leaderboards, and people in your alliance. So, like, you and me might not be in the same alliance, but if you can, Beans, you're joining his alliance. I'm not, though. So, like, yeah, if you were in my global, so I could just, like, go here and then visit, block, duel this guy. If I can't find him there, like, oh, you're on the Blitz leaderboard, let me see if I can find you there. If you're in my alliance, but you can just have a search function, basically. Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be too tough. Is Miles Morales confirmed? As confirmed as can be without being released. I would say yes. Better for the player base if they doubled the rewards for raids but made it so you raid every other day? No. But if you watched my What I Would Fix video, you are going to see some Magneto gameplay. If you watched my What I Would Fix video, Khasino, will you sign my... I will sign your... Okay. Would you want a reward based or just for practice? Just for practice. Again, you can just have an event every now and again that gives a small reward for it, or gives alliance points, or just an achievement for like one duel a day, just because. But Anywho, do you think you'd be able to show your tech team versus defenders? We'll see. I have, well, probably not during this Blitz rotation, but on another stream. Yeah, I run a hybrid tech team for Blitz. What up, Andy? I forgot what I was saying. Starting to sound better? That's good. Oh, the rating. So if you watched my What I Would Fix video, I pointed out several solutions to help combat raid burnout, including like a day or two off between seasons, or like every 8th day is a day off, or having like a random pool of mobs that can drop. So like instead of fighting the same 8 enemies on every node, which is boringly repetitious, having like a total of 16 possible mobs for that node, and you get a random 8 from that pool of 16. So you always know what to expect of the 16. Like, there, you know, if there's no Doctor Strange in the 16, you don't have to worry about him dropping down, but at least it's not the exact same 8 in the exact same order every day. How do you fix aim team? I would make it so that, what now? Oh, yeah. I normally don't stream on YouTube, but sometimes I do bonus streams there. Brotherhood now is only for irrational people? What? What you talking about, Willis? They're really good answers to a couple random raid nodes, and at the end of the day, you want as many characters as possible. What? Oh no, I very much want skins. Get out of here. But so how would I fix aim team? I would make them like effectively immune to the debuffs they give themselves. And I would make, or better yet, like you could make them like auto flip a specific debuff each. So like the debuff that they give themselves, they could auto flip. So like each one would just have like one, and then Scientist Supreme would have to always gain speed up on her heal, not be able to gain speed down, so she would always be able to hurry and do the flip. Her heal would have to be like a massive amount of health to account for the debuffs. There's a lot. I would have to go unit by unit and fix them. It's not an easy answer. Random Sabretooth in the back, okay. Which node are you talking about? Because I would say that every raid node, I don't know which Spidey node you're talking about, but every raid node, unless they get crazy speed cheats, you should be able to just bring a charged up storm. No. Oh, I know people that one-shot chain reaction. Right, but it's crazy to say that only irrational people should want them. There's no reason to make them a super high priority, but everyone should want them. You should want every character. So don't tell people they're irrational for wanting them. Everyone should want them. What up, Commander Franklin? Yeah, having an extra tier 8 sure to win Blitz team is super nice too, honestly. And Blitz is a really important game mode. Blitz is how you get new characters. Often. Cable, Winter Soldier, Pyro, or Merc Lieutenant. Who's worth leveling first? I'd say Pyro for the Blaster Challenge, but closely followed by Merc Lieutenant. They're both excellent. Oh, they're very sure to win if you have Magneto. You have no time with that many teams anymore? I disagree. I think that people are under a false impression that you have to take teams up higher than you actually need to. If you take them all to gear tier 8, you know, 6664 and level 60, just level 60, they'll crush in Blitz. They'll be usable in Raid. Like, oh, so yeah, if you, well, it's less of a team issue. It's if you can't play Blitz every 2 hours, you can't play Blitz every 2 hours, and I mean that's, yeah. So you have a different outlook on the game. If you just can't Blitz enough, yeah, there's nothing, you know, there's nothing you can do. If you can't Blitz enough, there's no shortcut. Thoughts extreme meant something extraordinary. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I'm just actually sick. Sorry. Didn't mean to overhype it. Even a wallet, like if you can't Blitz enough, like yeah, you can buy a super strong team, but like maybe if you just wanted to whale out on tons of power cores and play all in like one blocker, excuse me, something. But I don't really think spending is don't get me wrong, you can spend your way through Blitz, but it's a terrible return on investment. Like it's not a smart expenditure. You typically don't whale out on Blitz unless you were already going to do well in Blitz and you wanna just crush it. BP's a great Monday Blitz. I'm sad because now we don't know who the Thursday Blitz is, and if it's someone good, like I'm probably going to put some effort into this. Make a how to whale video. So I was planning on having already started, but when I am healed from this sickness, I am planning on, for real, like literally they're all fucking Punisher teams, like for real, for real. Fuck, man. Ugh. I don't know if this team can beat any of these. Let's see. I might be about to lose in tier 1. Let's see. Do people sell established accounts? Yes. I have not looked into the prices and what you can get, but I know that people sell them. Hey, nice. Alright, we're good. Have a Sleepy Girl vs. Bathroom Girl boxing match? Yeah, that happened earlier. Yeah, like 9 in the morning, and I'd gone to sleep at 6 in the morning, not on purpose. Nice, the double ability block. The Ronin carry is real. Nice, Shane. Happy to hear it. Are you uploading 2.1 tier list stream? Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Shit, I completely forgot about that. So, just to give you the explanation for like why it hadn't happened already. So, normally I just export it to Twitch from YouTube. However, this time there was an interruption. We had to like pause the stream in the middle and restart it. So there's actually 2 streams. It's the first, so there's like a bunch of random gameplay, and then the first half of the tier list stream is part 1, and then there's the second half of the tier list stream, and then more random gameplay is part 2. and it'd be really weird to upload it like that. So what I needed to do was download it, which took a long time. Then when I have like 6 hours of video, I had to edit them together, which didn't take very long, and then export the 6 hours of video as a 6-hour video. And twice I tried that overnight, because it, like, my computer puts a lot of resources into exporting the video. Twice I tried that, and twice it failed overnight. There was a random error, and that's why I ended up saying fuck it. But once it's done exporting, which takes like 6 hours, then I have to give it another night where I convert it overnight, and then I have to upload it, and that'll take a while. 700k total collection power for 200? Meh. But so is anyone interested? They might be asking that. I don't know if that means that's the going rate, but you can check around in Facebook groups and stuff. I know people sell accounts. I just don't. I haven't looked into it because I never know. I actually did ask the devs, like, do you guys have an official stance on account selling? Like, should I tell people do not buy an account, you can get banned, or don't sell an account? Because some game developers are like, hey, if you want to sell your, if you want to buy an account, like, we don't give a shit. If you were ever to sell your account, how much would you ask for? If I was to sell my account in its current state, I would ask for like $750, and it's just $750 is like, I can't, even though a lot more money than that has been put into it, and it's just really hard to account for like almost 12 months of gameplay, and it's like, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not in the top 100 for collection power, I'm definitely in the top 150. I just can't see anyone paying that much more than that. 750 is a lowball offer. Yeah, but so I have sold accounts for games in the past, and you never get what you put into them back. Not even close. Every once in a while, you get helped out a little bit by basically like having items that they, so like if tomorrow they decided that's it, like Deadpool's just no longer available anywhere. If you had Deadpool, you're lucky. The only way to get Deadpool from now on will be to buy like a $200 offer, and that's it. Like, that would skyrocket the value of the account. So if they make certain things that I have very very exclusive, like I do have Ultimus and stuff, but normally you're lucky if you get like a quarter of what it's worth. They just, in terms of like an investment, you'll get some back on an account. Like, one of the reasons why I enjoy video games is when I'm totally done playing the game, a lot of times I will sell my account, and I'll get like a small severance package to act as like my boost into the next game. But I will sell you 1.2 mil account for 750 instantly. Again, like if someone was like, I'll give you 750 right now, like, I want my account. It's worth more than that to me. I just don't think if I listed it for much higher than that there would be anyone interested in buying it. I could say like, hey, this account's worth $3 grand. Like, okay, maybe it is, but who's gonna pay that? They can get an account almost as good for way less, I'm sure. I'm totally oblivious to what the most expensive account for this game has ever sold for. But the other thing is, people who buy accounts, they always run the risk of like getting banned. So there's always like a discount built into the price of like, this could blow up in my face. How much would you say Kraken's account would go for? Like 1,000, 1,500 tops. Yeah, it also depends on the popularity of the game, but he's spent a shit ton on it. But again, it doesn't matter. It's what people are willing to pay, right? Because if you were willing to spend, let's say you're like, he must spend 50 grand on it. Like, I would think you could get 1,250 for yours. Okay, but so I'm not selling my account, but serious question: how many people in the chat right now would pony up 1,250 for my account? Because it's not that it's only worth what people are willing to pay. Know what I mean? It's just not worth more than people are willing to pay. See? Do I know what happened to Seaton? He's done with Marvel Strike Force. I have asked him. It's in the running for best app on the store. That's good. I'd rather create a new account and spend $12.50. See? 120 at most? Well, it's definitely worth more than that, but yo, I hear that, man. Oh yeah, no, I mean, so well, he's very dead. Yeah. But the buying of the car, so the issue with buying the car was this was not the time of year. Like, if you've noticed, like, come the holiday time, like, people are spending their money on holiday gifts. Like everyone feels like they get really broke during the holidays because they have to buy all these gifts for everyone and all this extra stuff. Like, I suspected I would get fewer donations and stuff during the holidays, and I've been getting much less, so having to shell out that money right, how'd you finance your new car? What do you mean? Just through the bank. What did you say your account is valued at, taking into account that it's your job in the stream? Well, I mean, if you want to value it at, like, what I make from streaming, that would be a different story, but and thanks, Briar. But yeah, it was just not the time of year that I wanted to buy a new car. But so it's gonna be tight. You're gonna hear me begging for donations a bit more than usual, but I understand also that people have less money this time of year, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing the 12 days of YouTube, because if I make the YouTube videos, as long as the viewership is good, and I have some good ones planned, as long as the viewership is good, I'll get ad revenue and no one actually has to come out of pocket, and I can still get by. But for like the last week, the donation bar has been abysmal. I'm gonna see, I mean, I'm not gonna be a charity, but I'm gonna see what I can do. This will be my first time, like, doing the tax for all this, but I'm not earning that much that I'm that worried about it, and, you know, whatever it is, we'll see. What are the odds I got 2 Blade Masters and no Archers? This sucks. But yeah, so having said that, then yeah, every donation helps. Please don't think like, well, I could only afford to donate $5, so why bother? I will be able to sustain this if I make $50 a day, which would be 10 people each throwing in $5. So it's surprisingly attainable, actually. Yeah, for just a cup of ramen a day. But so for those of you that don't know, I'd wanted to already start 12 days of YouTube, but I got sick. But coming up, I'm gonna, this obviously is not counting toward it, but I'm gonna do 12 days straight of YouTube videos. And the very first one, a lot of my friends are selling their accounts. I see a perfectly standard churn rate for the game. I'm not seeing an above average number of people quit. Oh no, I'll still be Twitch streaming. They're going to be shorter than normal Twitch streams, just so I can power through them and start working on a YouTube video, basically. but 12 at least lightly produced YouTube videos. Should I wait to open my 100 premium orbs to the next jackpot? I have not heard of any upcoming jackpots. That said, I popped all mine like 3 days ago. I didn't even hear about this. So, you know, I may not be the one to trust on this, but if I were you, I would open them trying to get Sabretooth. But, you know, if you have 100 premium orbs, that means 7 of them should be Sabretooth drops. Like, that's pretty damn good. But who knows, man? You'd be pissed at me if a new jackpot was announced tomorrow and I have no idea. So, oh my god, I left Korath off the villain squad? Well, I guess I'll just stick him on the other team then. Fuck it. Well, so again, right now, I don't know how long. I think it's only like 3 or 4 days since Sabretooth is more common in the premiums. But, Sabretooth is really worth having, man. Like, I really wish I'd saved mine. Obviously, I had no way of knowing, but Sabretooth is fucking strong. Dude hits like a truck. Alright, here we go. What up, Luke Cage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bye. No. Dude, if Wolverine kills all 3 of these guys, I'm gonna be pissed. That was merciful of you. Alright. You'll wait for his campaign event? I want him as high star as possible right now. At the end of this stream, I'll pop what few premium orbs I have. Yuck. I don't know if this team can beat any of these. Well, they got no dispel is the problem. I don't know, man. All these matchups suck. All these matchups really suck. Whatever, let's gamble, but not gonna lie, I'm pretty scared of having to fight Yondu and Quake when we literally have to go through 2 massive tanks. But we're getting red stars kind of soon. I don't know when. Hey, you. I'm streaming. Yeah, alright.
You hungry?
Maybe.
I'm gonna make some dinner, okay?
Okay.
I'm making steak.
Great.
I'm making steak.
She's weird. I apologize.
What?
What?
What? What? In the butt? Probably you're gonna hear that saying. I said what? In the butt?
Is this gonna kill Yondu? Hey.
Mail time.
The hell's all this?
No.
Okay, this we need. But this is just an offer for a Discover card. That's what we call fake news.
Fake news.
Let's use BP. Alright. No, my girlfriend got me sick actually, Damon. They're currently just under 100k. I have 500 orange ability mats. Should I upgrade Punisher's basic? You should watch my video on orange mat upgrades where I have a section on the defenders. There's no way red stars are coming by tomorrow. It is possible that they are. If I'm not mistaken, the new update is planned for, I thought it was like the 4th or something, but it, you know, somewhere around that time, like middle of this week, could be tomorrow. And red stars are coming with the next update. I don't know if they're coming on day 1 of the next update, but if the new update hits tomorrow and red stars come on day 1 of the update, like, it is certainly possible. I would guess we still have a few days, but I will not be shocked if they're here tomorrow. Chomp. I mean, orange ability, not gear. Yeah, I made a video about that. And people have been asking what orange mats for the Brotherhood, who's the best Brotherhood replacement. During the 12 days of YouTube, I'm going to try to answer like all the most commonly asked questions. So Gustavos, I'll be right there with you, dude. You know, I'm not gonna lie, who I really, really want high red stars for? Black Panther. I'd be so happy if I just got like a massive like 6 red star Black Panther. I'd be absolutely fucking delighted. Because he's so fucking strong. And he would just absolutely demolish if he was hitting that hard. Like, it'd be crazy. Alright. Yep. So, I just got more orange mats, which means I can now upgrade a big Brotherhood ability. So the time has come for me to choose. You know what? I would love to upgrade a big Brotherhood ability, but since I'm going to be putting more resources into my Fury Shield team, I think I'm going to go for level 68 and go for this, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to fully deck out my Brotherhood. They're doing fine. So, we'll see. Alright, I'll keep refreshing this team, see how far they get. Brotherhood, Nick Fury, or Defenders? So, I keep saying this.
Another one.
Nick Fury has a double payoff, because around Captain Marvel time, we are currently expecting a Kree rework. Now, everything's subject to change, but the Kree are getting reworked, so you would farm your Kree to get Fury, and then you'd also have a Kree team when the Kree get reworked. So it really would pay double. You'd get 2 teams for the price of 2 teams. So, greetings from Chile, nice. I have a doubt. Sorry for my English. Second skill of Doctor Strange is like absolute at maximum upgrade. So it's a little early to say Apocalypse, but from what I've seen of the plans, the Kree look like they're going to be fucking phenomenal with their rework. I think they'll be on par with Fury Shields. So the way I would describe it is it's like a mini Fury Shield rework, except instead of turn meter rewind, they were looking at like executes, you know, doing extra damage to people below a certain amount. Now this is all very subject to change. I wouldn't read too much into it, but it looks like they're going to make the Kree pretty good. Now, I don't know that a version of Fury Shield-esque team with executes would necessarily be ideal for anything right now. But, I mean, they'll definitely be a very solid team. Like, worst case scenario, if they're very early concepts or anything to go off of, but keep in mind it's all very subject to change. I didn't see any hard numbers or anything, but I am expecting them to be pretty good. It was again, without seeing any numbers or anything, it's too early to say, and like it was literally just like conceptual talk, so I don't know what, you know, what got scrapped from the whiteboard and whatnot, you know, I don't know. But I wouldn't read too much into it, but I'm expecting them to make the Kree pretty formidable. But one of the reasons why Fury Shield is so good is they have the turn meter rewind for sustain, so if it was Fury Shield with less protection and more damage, I don't know that that would be better. So, when is Disrupted going to be added to Mortal Basic? Never. So, fun fact, anytime anyone has an ability that says random buff or random debuff, it only ever means one of three. Offense up or offense down, defense up or defense down, speed up or slow. That's it. So, Mordo, Scarlet Witch, stuff like that. Doctor Strange on the primary target with his wins, you'll never make him... Now when I say like his wins, assuming that they have no buffs on them to flip, you'll never get bleed, you'll never get ability block, you'll never get heal block. It's always going to be slow, defense down, offense down. So it's random, it's just of three. So for those of you that didn't hear, and again, this is also, it's all very subject to change, but last I heard, this unconfirmed rumor and speculation has it that Ultimus is going to be reworked to be like Ultron level. So I am going to be putting more resources than normal into my Kree, because even if the Kree are less good than I hope they will be, then Ultimus is still going to be made to be really insane, which he should have been from the get-go. With how goddamn hard the guy is to get, he should have been an absolute nightmare, but you know. When does Ultron come out? Technically, he'll be available in like 8 days. But he's the reward for the toughest difficulty. Oh, that was a waste of a turn. He's the reward for the toughest difficulty of Dark Dimension. So. What? 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 So, last I heard, and again, it's all very subject to change, Ronan is going to be made to be a badass. They've been saying for a while that they want to make Ronan a badass. So, Korath, last I heard, they are either not changing him or making very small changes to him, because Korath's already pretty damn good. The small changes that I last heard rumor that they were considering, I hope they do make. It's like the perfect small change that makes him relevant in the current meta. But yeah. Someone asked another question that I wanted to answer. Oh, so the question about the Doctor Strange wins, I didn't really understand the question. What are you talking about, the 10th or something? Oh, I haven't heard a date for the Fury event. I asked around both dev and non-dev sources. We'll see if I get an answer. Would they ever nerf a team? They said they would like to avoid it if at all possible. They'd rather just bring everyone else up to be stronger. But I imagine if they were having an issue with a certain team being game-breaking, that they would nerf a team, but they've said that they would like to avoid it. Shit, no ability block because he was offense down. Uh-oh. This is gonna suck. Uh-oh. Fuck. Boom. Damn, so this isn't even gonna kill anyone. Do we gamble? Fuck it. We have to at this point, right? Let's hope that he, let's hope that no one attacks him. Oh! No! Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Everything about this gamble ended up being a goddamn disaster. Please. Oh, and then he just gives everyone defense up anyway. We're so fucked. Well, at least Medic will get hit pretty hard. Please. Nice. Oh. Go ahead and hide yourself. Whoa. Oh no, not like this. Fuck, like, god damn it. He's always offense down. Ah. No. Oh. Oh god. Oh shit. Alright, this is... Oh my god, and he gets offense down again. Fuck! No. We have to get rid of this damage, but this ain't gonna do shit. Ugh. Fuck, man. We're lost. I worry that this sent me back to, like, tier 3 also. Alright, Operative, now you just have to 3v1. You got this. Easy. Easy peasy. Nah. Force close, so I don't know if there's any truth to it, but I actually heard that someone got, someone messaged me and said they got banned for force closing from Blitz, and I've never heard anything like that. Oh my god, that really did knock me to tier 3. The good news is I was just wasting charges refreshing this team, and this team isn't a sure-to-win team, which is why I'm not surprised. But the bad news is now there was literally no point in doing that. What happened to the Hulk rework? Nothing. All they said was, we need to make Hulk stronger. They never said, we are doing a Hulk rework. They said, at some point, we will make Hulk stronger. Would that not neutralize the game by leveling the field? Isn't that the idea? You want an ever-changing meta. You want to keep bringing people up till they're about equal in power or strong in different areas. You don't want best team, worst team. You want to have different teams for different situations. So neutralizing the game is the goal. I guess we can bring out the Kree team. That was a bummer. Let's do it. How would they be able to track force closing? Force close is when you force the app to close instead of finish the fight. So it's as if you disconnected while you were loading in. It never reports the results of the fight. But I would imagine that they can see when a match is started, it reports it to the server, and then they see that a match wasn't finished. And so they probably, again, I'm just purely guessing here, but like this is how I would do it, is you know, you allow for like a certain amount of instances where like sometimes just the game crashes. But if you see someone who has like 30 in a week of like matches started but matches not finished, that's like, oh, this person's got to be doing a lot of forced closing. Like no one plays mobile games with internet that spotty. That's just my guess. I don't know how they do it. But it's fine to me. I don't care. Do you spend any charges on Orb Assault? Only if I have extra I need to get rid of. Like, it's not uncommon for me to have an overage that will literally go to waste and convert to gold. So... But I definitely don't spend any charges on Orb Assault if I don't need to. Let's try this team. I'm just curious on this. How long you been sick? It's like a... I forget what the name of it is, but it's like a cold, I guess. It's like a nasal drip that's been giving me a sore throat and stuff. And it's only been a couple days. And it seems to be getting better. So... She gained taunt. That should have given Cyborg. Oh no, maybe it's not every time. Of course you resisted. No, not him. No. Let Ultimus go. Let Ultimus go. Okay, good. Alright, impress me, Ultimus. This is the whole reason I took this fight, was to see if you could do this. Oh no, he didn't get the kill. Damn, he didn't do half as much damage as he should have. Well, so he got the kill one turn later. But still, that's nuts. See, now she's dead. Holy fuck, Cyborg. Fucking hell. Well, since you're dead anyway, I don't think we're gonna win this. We could try this, but fucking ow. Oh. Well, still don't think we're gonna win it. You know, because, yeah. Kree team, the ultimate letdown. Hello, Tommy. And we're still... I'm just throwing charges at tier 3 of Blitz. Alright, let's not set a bad example anymore. Then let's bring out the first sure-to-win team. Because this has been a roller coaster of stupidity. If a team is not sure to win, just let it go. This one's fine. The Ultimus letdown, yeah. Didn't you say you wanted to actually try it? Yeah, but so for Black Panther, for me to get top 1500, I'll be fine. Like, if I can hit top 100, then I can put in, I can go like 40% effort and get top 1500 with my current roster. So, I'll be trying. I don't mind. You'll see. My day one, I'm still gonna hit all the milestones in one go. You know what I mean? So, this is. I certainly don't have to try my best. If I can hit top 100 in the Pyro Blitz, when I actually put in maximum effort, we'll be alright for this. The minimum to even be top 1500. I post Blitz predictions every single Blitz in my Discord server. So, join my Discord server and you'll see it posted. I also post them on YouTube. And Twitter and Facebook. But yeah, I have a Blitz Predictions channel on my Discord. If you're not on my Discord server, there's plenty of reasons to join it. I post all my infographics, any news, anything. Everything goes to my Discord server first, so it's just the place to be if you want to be up to date on stuff. And I'm always hanging out on there. You can always just talk to me, so if you have a question like, hey, I saw someone post that you said the Fury event is canceled, you can just ask me. I'll be there to say, nah, someone's full of shit. See what I mean? I'm so sad, like, having no chance to loot anything. It was fun knowing that every Blitz win could... Like, I got a 2,000 drop, and I got a 500 drop. So, it made it fun and exciting. I want them to bring that back. It was 35 the first time. The second time it was a Mega Orb Blitz. They've always done, like, shards for each rank the first time, only top 1500 and above the second time. Mega Orb Blitzes suck. They're not my favorite format, and I make top 1500 every time. But I actually, don't like the Mega Orb Blitz because I get like 75 Mega Orb frags at a time. So it takes me like 100 years to get a goddamn Mega Orb, and then I just get like 50 Jessica Jones or some shit, and it's like. Rough. I know I get shards for the actual character, but often I'd rather have a ton of Mega Orb shards. I hear you, but a Mega Orb can be 100 shards of a character I want more. My house smells like fire right now. $100 strange, see, that's amazing. I wouldn't say it was too much of a struggle. But you gotta use the right strategy, so. Alright, bringing out the crowd favorite What Are You Blind team. Also, let me claim these. I have so many sure to win Blitz teams now, I might not have enough charges to cover all the teams. Well, yeah, I do. Or at least I think I do. "100 days, no mega orbs? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, they used to be more generous with it. But I'm excited for the Red Star Orb Blitzes. They're gonna keep me pretty busy though. I don't know how much content I can put out if I'm always playing Red Star Orb Blitzes. Like, I'm excited when the game gives me more playing to do, but more playing equals less making graphics, less making videos, less just doing other stuff. So. Yeah, really early on in the character event campaigns, they gave gear. Yeah, that was really nice. I also quite enjoyed that. A problem and a benefit to Red Stars. Bring back jackpot premiums. Yeah, those are fun. I mean, Luke would still be good with your defenders. It might be a little bit touch and go for Blitz specifically, but Blitz you can usually just restructure teams. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to allow you to get more points in Blitz. So we'll see. Like, it should help everyone else get more points in Blitz too, but it depends on the characters. Like, if your high value characters get red stars, you'll get a lot more points. If your low value characters get a bunch of red stars, you know, it's gonna suck. Well, so yes and no. It'll actually be kind of random, right? Because, again, like, if I get 5 Hydra units all crazy red starred, they still won't be worth a lot of points. You know what I mean? They'll be worth more, but it will have very low impact on my score. Whereas, if you get really high red stars for characters you have beefed up, it'll immediately allow you to score really high. So, I'm excited for them, and from my perspective, all it's gonna do is disrupt my Blitz teams and make it like more likely for someone else to overtake me, because I have every character. Although you can get red stars for characters you don't own, so I guess it's not really. How would you rank Loki from 1 to 10? I got a 7.5. Miss Marvel does alright on the defenders, but so if you're gonna put Miss Marvel on the defenders, just run a Miss Marvel defenders brawler hybrid, where you keep Iron Fist and Daredevil, you throw in Miss Marvel, and then you run like Deadpool or Gamora and Black Panther. Just do the brawler version of it. And you can run both too. You said I'm insane. Were you talking to me when you said I'm insane that I rank Loki highly? Are you trying to say that Loki's bad? Or that I don't think Loki's the most amazing character in the game? Black Panther is really good with Miss Marvel, and when Okoye releases, he's really good with her as well. He's also very, very good with Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I forgot to say Spider-Man on the Miss Marvel Hero Brawlers team is amazing too. Alright, those are some good blinds. Still don't know who he was calling insane. What? That was a defense up and a deflect, and the fucking characters, the summon still died. Oh, no problem. Because you had just asked me what I think of Loki, so I was like, if you're confused on Loki, I'm happy to explain. I quite like Loki. I think Loki's in a great spot. Luke Cage is great with defenders, but you can drop him for Miss Marvel. Or you can run both. You look like Jeremy Renner? Oh, I appreciate that. I wish I did look like Jeremy Renner. Nice heal. Bye. People keep telling me I look like Green Arrow. I guess I need to watch that show more. The only celebrity people have ever told me I looked like that I like looked at it and I was like, oh, I totally agree was what's his nuts? Robin Thicke. People tell me I look like Robin Thicke and I see it. I get what they're talking about, but Eric, that just means you can get him up to a nice high star. You got a head start by already having him unlocked. I know I don't look that much like Star-Lord, but I would love to like cosplay as Star-Lord at a convention or be Star-Lord for Halloween because I can just wear the mask. So hopefully one day. What do you advise is the best way to start farming for gear, farming for shards, farming for just about everything? That is the most vague, open-ended question you could have possibly asked. I can't even begin to answer that. The best way to start farming, click auto fight is the best way to start. You gotta be a little more specific. Frustrated that you don't have anything? You might want to cope with that now. Because if you're just getting started, it's going to be a little bit before you have everything. Although I don't know what you're willing to spend, so you might be able to get everything pretty quick. We'll see. Oh, someone said, what's your favorite superhero? I never quite know how to answer that. I don't really have one. I like a bunch of different ones, but so the main three that come to mind whenever people ask me, like, who's your favorite Marvel hero or whatever, is I really like Star-Lord, I really like Deadpool, and I really like Psylocke. Those are three in particular that I really like. Also, I'm really not a DC fan at all. But I really like Jean Jean's the Martian Manhunter. He's everything Vision should be. So I liked Psylocke well before Olivia Munn played her, but also Olivia Munn is hot. The most efficient place to farm training modules? Don't worry about it. You only struggle with those for like the first month, and then they're never an issue again. So don't worry about training modules. It's a very temporary problem. But the most efficient place to farm them is the challenge. There's a challenge for them that happens 3 times a week, but again, like, it's not. Just trust me. If you have to save your gold for training, save your gold, but you'll be alright. Promise. Why is Star-Lord event is not compared like Nick Fury event or Defenders or Brotherhood? Well, there is no Defenders event. So already, I don't know. So I don't think, we've had this disagreement several times. I don't think she's the most incredible actress, but if you watch Newsroom, she can act actually. She didn't really showcase it much in the X-Men movie, but she is capable of acting. Name something other than Newsroom she's good in, though. So a lot of the things that she was in, she didn't have to act, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, she was like a host on G4 or something. So she was good at that. She didn't have to act. She was just a host. She doesn't strike me as an actress. I know she has acted, but, you know. Newsroom on your TV right now? Nice. It was a really good show. Fuck. Oh, I hate that matchup. It's such a gamble. Alright, whatever. Let's try it. Please don't ability block him. When will be Ultimate Spider-Man coming? With the next patch. Which is not far. Please don't ability block Strange. God damn it. Never lucky. Fuck. Gotta be kidding me, man. Why can't I catch a break? Shit's rigged. Oh my god, are you serious? I mean, I like her because if you watch interviews with her, she's straightforward. She doesn't pretend to be anybody, man. Remember the 180 pyro drop? Yeah, what about it? Oh, so you're saying I can't say never lucky? Alright. Alright, keep me in check. If I ever say never lucky, remind me of that. Alright, we'll go back to that team, but it's time for some Brotherhood. People asked for Brotherhood gameplay. That's what they're gonna fucking get. Yeah, Anna Kendrick seems cool. I am not always lucky. Don't get carried away there. Remember, I just did a premium orb opening, and then, what is it, like 2 days later, they increased the likelihood of getting Sabretooth. Dude, I know JJ's about to shake off all these fucking bleeds. Oh, wait, she ulted? What? What? Okay. Dude, I'm sick as hell. Who would be a good replacement? Kingpin. Alright. Nah, Spidey isn't that good of a replacement for no Magneto. Damn.
Another one.
Still doing this sick? Thanks, man. Yeah. It's a combination of I even sick I can stream. Like I want to always stream. I don't like missing days ever anyway. But also with the holiday times coming, my donation bar has been looking a little sadder than normal. So I have more expenses than ever come holiday time. Gotta get gifts for people, so I gotta stay full hustle. Should I wail out on chorus for I hope it's Sabretooth 5-star? If you're just worried about Magneto, Sabretooth has a campaign event coming in January or February. Yeah, if you didn't know, I believe in January there's going to be a Sabretooth and a Pyro campaign event. So I just saved you a bunch of money if your concern is Sabretooth or Magneto's event round 2. And you know what you should do with that money you just saved? You should wail out on your favorite content creator from Marvel Strike Force. My recommendation, a guy named Khasino. I hear he's really good. I save people money. I actually do save a lot of people money by telling them, like, with stuff coming up. A lot of times people are like, I'm going to buy this. And I'll be like, no, 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 what? No, wait 2 weeks. You'll get that, you know, for free or for cheap or whatever. So. Ew, a Drax. Ew, a Drax. Alright, let's try this one. Never heard of Khasino? Yeah, he's the crazy guy. Apparently he had like girls in bikinis on his stream. Someone said he wore a shirt made out of bacon. Seaton said his stuff was pretty legit. Apparently he leaks stuff all the time. I've heard some unflattering stuff about him too. I heard that he canceled the Fury event personally. I heard that he's a Fox Next shill. I heard that he hates free-to-play players. Is the Magneto special worth maxing? Not immediately. I maxed the Magneto passive, and then my, if I was going to do more Brotherhood, and I'm not sure if I'm going to, it would be Pyro special or ult. I'm undecided on which, and then after both of those, it would be the Sabretooth ult. I would maybe even do the Sabretooth ult earlier, but my Sabretooth is too weak, so I can't really consider it. I also already love Spears, so I can tell you that that's not true. I got you, Yusari. So apparently there was some milestone for that. Yeah, here. What do we get? 50 gold orb, 50 mega orb. Yeah. Alright, it goes up to 12,000. We have like 5 days. Alright. So I guess I have to go hard on this Blitz just for the milestones. For my alliance's sake. Did you make any decent money when you were driving for Uber? Yes, but you gotta really put in the time. So I was making about $1,000 a week just working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But two things. One, I live really close to San Francisco, so I could always go drive in a super populated city that's busy pretty much all the time. And then also, I was working like 12-hour days. I was literally doing like 36 hours, and like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I like lived in my car, which sounds easy until you try it, and then you immediately want to tap out. It's fucking brutal. But yeah, I was able to do that. Oh yeah, it's what I was. So this stream is the history of this stream is a long story. Maybe I'll tell it at the end. Gonna play any Christmas songs? On Twitch we were, but on YouTube you get demonetized. Oh shit! Thank you so much. That helps a lot.
So happy right now.
Steaming sick respect.
Thank you very much. But so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so if I were to play Christmas music, then I wouldn't get ad revenue for this video, and I would imagine that majority of my income for this stream is going to come from, the ad revenue. So, unfortunately, no Christmas music planned. Damn, all these matchups fucking suck. I don't like any of these matchups. Bring out the big guns. If you can release a which team to use at every node like Raging Unicorn. So, that's a ton of effort, but I've considered doing it. In my 12 days of YouTube coming up, I might make a guide on my full raid path. But as soon as you release a guide on like how to do each raid node, you then immediately get like, oh well, my rocket isn't that strong. I don't have Star-Lord. How do I do it? It's like, well, okay, then I guess use Korath. Oh, I just got Korath. He's only like 1,000, so who do I use for that? You know what I mean? Like it's very roster specific. Don't get me wrong. Like I can put out a guide, but so like for Ultima 6, a lot of my strategies for Ultima 6 currently are Nick Fury plus Shield, a Fury only guide for a specific lane. How much? I'm open to offers. But I'm gonna try to put out more raid guides. I know they're heavily in demand, but at the end of the day, a lot of stuff is roster specific, and you'll see come Red Stars, like a lot of stuff is gonna become more roster specific, because it'll be like, I have 5 Red Star Black Panther, so I use him on this node, and you'll see people like, well, I don't have 5 Red Star Black Panther, but I have these 10 characters with Red Star. How do I do it? And then it's a completely different question, a completely different strategy. Would you consider Brotherhood plus Kingpin sure to win? Which Brotherhood plus Kingpin, but most of the permutations of it, absolutely. How did car shopping go? I got the ultimate panty dropper vehicle. I got a Hyundai Accent, and so far I'm really happy with it. It's just whenever I go to drive it, I always have to like shove some girl off the hood of the car because they won't leave me alone. But yeah, Hyundai Accent, the ultimate economy car. That's actually where the bikini stream came from. As soon as I bought the Hyundai Accent, my roommates were in their bikinis waxing the car. And I was like, what are you guys doing this for? I'm like, well, we saw the car, so we couldn't help ourselves. And I was like, I have a better idea than this. Let's stream some Marvel Strike Force. Imagine they break Quake. Okay. When should an alliance switch to Ultima 6? When they can get at least 30%. How do you know when you're ready to get at least 30%? You attempt Ultima 6. If you don't get 30% or like 27%, then you say, maybe we're not ready for Ultima 6. I apologize, by the way, if I'm being a bit of a smartass today. I'm sick, and this is how I cope. If I give you a sarcastic answer, it doesn't mean like it was a stupid question you shouldn't have asked. I'm actually glad people are asking questions because it's giving me things to to talk about. It makes for good stream content, so don't feel like, oh, I don't want to ask my question, he'll just make me look silly. Please ask away. Plus, you never know what is and isn't a silly question until you ask. You wouldn't call that a bikini stream? Alright, I'll give them a stern talking to. I just didn't want to be that guy that was like, ladies, undress. You know what I mean? I'll show you this. One of my viewers has an intro, and they got fully bikinied for that, and the intro looks like this. Hello, Mike. So, be that guy, no shame in your game. They're my roommates. It's not like I just ordered them off Craigslist and was like, hey, give me what I paid for. I have to live with them. And proof positive that they can be a little volatile at times. I'm not joking. They actually got in a fist fight in the kitchen this morning at 9 a.m. So one of the reasons why I seem like I'm dying is because I went to bed at 6 in the morning, not on purpose. It's just when I finally fell asleep because I couldn't breathe. And then at 9 in the morning I woke to a fist fight in the kitchen. So you know. Can ability energy from Cap or Thanos charge Storm? No, because ability energy and charges have nothing to do with one another. Actually, my girlfriend was the one who got sick and infected me. Are they fixing the Blitz not counting if you switch alliances? What do you mean the Blitz not counting? I don't understand the question. Stream bikini boxing? That's not a bad idea. Uncanny milestones? So the support was wrong last time. After 48 hours, it counts. She's still sick, she's just not as sick. Non-lethal. Why is Kingpin better than Scarlet Witch as a sub for Brotherhood team? Because he generates tons of assists, which does more damage, whereas Scarlet Witch does less damage, and they're a very front-loaded team, where your main goal is to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible, because they start to fall off if your opponent doesn't fall apart after the first few turns. And not only does he generate a ton of assists because they're villains, but then he shores up their big major weakness, which is that they are fairly squishy and don't have much natural defense, by giving everyone 2 turns of defense up, which is really nice, because then you know that if it does go late, your team's still going to be in pretty good shape. And then most important of all, he gives everyone offense up. And so between everyone having offense up and all the assists, well, again, the whole thing is their big wombo combo. So you're giving everyone an extra 50% damage plus any assists they incur, and you just front load all their damage. Scarlet Witch extends their debuffs, but it depends on like how and when Pyro is attacked and stuff, like when is the right time to use that ability. But it doesn't actually do a lot of damage, it just adds another turn. So she's not a bad choice, excuse me, for that team, but Kingpin is right there with exactly what that team wants. Like, I don't mind Scarlet Witch on that team at all, but I think Kingpin shores up their weaknesses while strengthening their strengths. Venom is also a decent sub. Venom does what Scarlet Witch does in that she plays off their bleeds, but he does it in a better way where he spreads additional bleed stacks that hit on the very next turn rather than extending the duration of them. So he makes people die more immediately, which again is really the whole goal of the Brotherhood, is to make people die as immediately as they can. Let's watch the Captain Marvel trailer. When's it gonna be? Oh, it's out now? Oh shit, is it? Alright, so when I'm done with my Blitz rotation, I'll watch the Captain Marvel trailer and I'll do a small premium orb opening. How much new stuff is in it from the last one? That's weird. Got him out? Cool. It makes it look better. Good. I'm not gonna lie, the first trailer, like I'm looking forward to Captain Marvel no matter what. The first trailer I was like, oh, this just looks okay. It doesn't look that exciting. 90% new footage? Oh, that's really good. Starting to run out of charges here. Let's fuck up this Defender team. Yeah, I was born and raised in Florida, and spent most of my life in Florida, and then recently I switched coasts. No regrets. No, I'm in the Bay Area, really close to San Francisco. I'm like 30 to 45 minutes drive to the center of San Francisco. The East Bay Area specifically, if you're familiar with the Bay Area. Any word on the Red Stars? They seem to taking forever to come out. I don't know about that, but yeah, they should be here very soon. They could be here as early as tomorrow, but I just heard, the most recent thing I heard was sometime this week, so we should see them sometime this week, possibly as early as tomorrow. That's what I got for you.
Did you start to open these?
Yes, I did. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I fought the Defender team like a moron without Operative. What the fuck am I doing with my life? You don't fight Defenders without Operative. Oh my god, did I really just throw a Blitz match with my Fury Shield team? Fucking hell, what am I doing with my life? Oh, I'm really dumb. Why have I done this? Why have I done this? RIP. I deserve this. I deserve everything. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm sick, so... Fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god. I deserve everything. Alright, it's... yeah. We lost. Okay. Yeah, I'm dumb. I deserve it, you suck. You sick? Oh, that's funny. Well done. That was a wonderful waste of Blitz charges there. Good god. Yeah, when you fight Defender team, always bring Operative. You know. Do you know an effective way to get training modules? The daily challenge that happens 3 times a week, but training modules are only an issue for like the first month, so don't worry about it. So things become sound commands one of two ways. Either enough people are constantly demanding it, and I have to give the people what they want, or someone donates and says, with my donation, what I want is this to become a sound command. Manic was all over it. Like, I demand a sound command. Manic was like, here's the donation link. Alright, they're up to 50. Ah. Hurry up, let's see this trailer. I'm almost done. What is your strategy for using Blitz charges on the first day? I have a video called the Ultimate Blitz Guide where you can see it. How long do you estimate it's going to take for you to get your free squad up to tier 12? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm not in a huge rush. It's just, like, I'm still putting resources into my defender team right now, honestly, but I'm gonna switch over and start doing that, but it'll probably take me, like, a couple months, honestly. Like, you need a shit ton of advanced basic catalysts, and you can just only get them so quickly. But the good news is I can start spending majority of my gold on them, which will help. So we'll see, but I would say a couple months. I'm not expecting to be able to do it quickly. I'm okay being like a month or two behind other people. Currently Into the Darkness can be done when it comes out. No, I fucking hope not. You guys don't understand what a disappointment that would be if the craziest, hardest endgame content in the game could be done on day one. That's just not what it's supposed to be. I would imagine you'll need really good red stars. $336 ABCs to get my tier 11 for your squad to tier 12. How many do you need in total, I'm wondering? Well, I hit all the milestones, so I can stop here.
There you go.
Jesus. That was my girlfriend, everybody. What are red stars and what do they do? There's a whole dev blog on it. Go to marvelstrikeforce.com, go to updates, and check the dev blog on red stars. The first node? I have no idea. I have no idea how tough it's going to be. I would imagine the first node you'll be able to do, probably not like in one shot, but I imagine that the first node will at least be able to be completed, you know, within a week or two. If you had everyone at the appropriate star level, but anywho, no, they're not going to improve speed. Oh yeah, we love that gold. Give me that gold. I hate being sick. Alright. Let's get lots more gold. More gold, more gold, more gold. Give me all this gold. I love gold. Go for gold. I was using some typical... I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, but I actually had been using that. My throat is a little bit better. It's not so bad. Oh, shit. Okay. Training orb fragments. Yes! I'll only be 100 shards short of a training orb now that I've spent 580,000 Blitz credits. So worth. Will I really get this for a single rank up though? I could probably rank up someone pretty low. Looky, looky. Seepacal. Seepacal. Damn, so close. I need to get him to 68 so I can spend the orange mats on him. Almost there. Oh, I do have a lot of... Did I claim that campaign energy? Yeah. So I can probably get there with the campaign energy. And I can give him this giant health item? Fucking yeah, what? Let's go. Oh, well, that costs gold, but... Oh, I can give him this too, and this doesn't take any ABCs? Fucking hell yeah, bro. Oh, but that... Alright, that one cost a lot of gold. Alright. That was like 19k, yeah. Alright. So we're back to 536. Still, it was worth. Gave him some items. Boom. He's stronger, just like that. I'll take it. You think Black Widow has lost value? Sort of. So when other teams are good for other stuff, she loses value, but it's not because she got worse. It's because other teams are better for certain situations. But the same situations that she was good in, she is still good in. Just other people might be better in them. But she's still a very, very strong character. But there's no longer like Black Widow players and non-Black Widow players like it used to be. So... Alright, so we're going to watch that trailer, and then we're going to, I wonder if, can they demonetize the stream for the Captain Marvel trailer? Does anyone know if I would get, like, a takedown notice for watching the new Captain Marvel trailer? They will? Alright, let's err on the side of caution. If you want to hear my reaction to it, I'm not sure about the fair use, but it's not worth gambling on it. I'll just do it on Discord after. So you're welcome to join Discord, and I'll just watch it on Discord after. Anyone's welcome to. I'll be in the broadcasting channel. Let me hop in there now, even. I can write reaction vid, but... Anywho. I'm not sure. Contact Patreon and ask them. Wish I could be of more help. Okay. When I saw that 50 pull, I thought, oh shit. Yes. Yes. Okay. But alright. Is there any perk to being a continuous Patreon donator? If you want a re-review, you're eligible for a new re-review of any subjects you want every month. And it's insanely helpful, really. Like, my Patreon supporters, I want to add more perks for those guys, because that's, like, the reliable income I can actually depend on every month. Whereas, like, my donation bar, like, who knows how that's going? I know that I could do a reaction video, but I don't know if I would have to, like, fight it or what. So I'm just, it's, like, it would probably be okay. But again, just, like, if the donation bar was full, for example, I'd be like, screw it, like, I'll be alright. But I have to try to make every penny that I can during the holiday season. So it's fine. Just hop in my Discord and we'll watch it together. Let me do this premium orb opening, and then we'll wrap for this stream. For those of you that don't know, I stream Marvel Strike Force every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, twitch.tv/Khasino. And I sometimes do YouTube streams. I have coming up planned 12 days of YouTube, where I'm going to put out a new YouTube video every single day for 12 days straight. Miss Marvel orb worth buying? Probably not. But yeah, so let's open some premiums. I think statistically we're like we might get one Sabretooth drop, but let's see what we get. Show me Sabretooth. Kree Oracle. Alright, not off to a great start. Show me Sabretooth. 50 Black Widow. I have a 7-star Black Widow. Kree Oracle again. Okay, very funny game. Alright, that's cool and all. Show me Sabretooth. 15 Doctor Strange. Alright, I'm not mad about that. Show me Sabretooth. Alright, not mad about Cable either. Show me Sabretooth. Hydra Rifle Trooper who's maxed. Show me Sabretooth. Yondu who's maxed. Show me Sabretooth. Hand Archer. Cool. Show me Sabretooth. Drax who's maxed. Show me Sabretooth. Oh. A 50 drop of Gamora who's maxed. Dude, is this an Ultimus orb opening or what? Show me Sabretooth. 15 Hawkeye who's maxed. What the fuck? I don't actually have that many characters maxed. This is actually just really shitty luck. Alright, at least we got some Nobu. That's cool. Alright, so we got 30 Oracle, 15 Doctor Strange, 15 Cable, 15 of maxed Rifle Trooper, 15 of maxed Yondu, 15 of maxed Drax, 50 of maxed Gamora, 15 of maxed Hawkeye, and then 15 Nobu and 15 Hand Archer. Oh shit, what have we here? Hey, thank you so much. So,
I'm so happy right now.
Get better soon.
Thank you very much. I'm not really making it a priority to get 7-star Kree, but Ronan I could rank up a bunch of times. Royal Guard's at 7, Oracle's most of the way to 7, Reaper's not even close to 7, Cyborg's 2/3 of the way, Noble's 1/3 of the way, so. Now, who's my cheapest rank up? Because I get that achievement for ranking someone up. I don't mind ranking one person up. I think I might rank up Ronan. I don't think I have anyone below 4-star. Yeah, I have no one below 4-star that I see. Oh, except Sabretooth. Sabretooth is 3-star. Ironically. Yeah, wow. I think I might actually rank up Ronan. Just because. It's only like 150k. I just made like 500k, so fuck it. Here you go. My Ronin straight flexing on people now. Hell no, you're not getting ABCs. Oh, this doesn't actually require ABCs? Alright. I'll think about it. That doesn't require ABCs either? Alright. Anyway, he's already immediately ready for another rank up, but I just wanted this achievement. Alright. Now let me... That's a whole Ultimus orb that I got out of fucking premiums. Let's open a basic cable shard. I think I got like one... Oh, I got two Ultimus orbs to open. Number 1. Fucking, are you serious?
Are you gonna eat?
No, I'm dead.
to get cold?
Yep. Like my cold dead body.
Love you.
Good news is the extra Luke Cage shards got me enough for one more Ultimus orb.
You heard me?
No.
Love you.
Yep.
Sicko.
So with the extra Ultimus orb that I got, now I have the privilege of getting... Alright. Korath ain't bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I was ready for outrage, but it's cool. Why are you playing hard to get? She knows. Just say it. You gotta love her back. The chat has forced my hand. I love you. Alright. Didn't you guys ever see Star Wars? Don't you know why Han Solo is a badass? You guys are a bunch of scruffy looking nerf herders. Nah, Shane, after like a month you'll have no issues with training orbs. So you'll be alright. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, so thank you guys very much. I am gonna wrap for now. You compare yourself to Han Solo? Alright, yeah, that might have been overreaching a bit. But, so I'm gonna watch, what's the best way to get gold? Put a lot of resources into your cities characters and your mercenary characters. That way you can do the gold challenge and the payday event. But, so I've been your sick host, Khasino. As soon as I'm feeling better, we got 12 days of YouTube coming up. And, so, if you're not already, join my Discord. And I will be asking, like every day, I'll be asking people on the Discord, like, here's the couple of videos I'm thinking about doing today. Which of these topics should I do a video on? So if you want to have a voice in what videos get made, then join my Discord. Besides the fact that you'll get immediate access to all the Blitz predictions, all the infographics, lots of people who watch every single stream I do, like Manic. Like, I would trust Manic to answer just about any question you'd ask of me, because he's seen me answer every question 12 times. So you'll get a lot of help, even if I'm like laying in bed sick or whatever it is. But so I'm gonna check out that Captain Marvel trailer. Feel free to join me on Discord for that. I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch, and hopefully in a few days I will see you guys for 12 days of YouTube. The very first YouTube video for 12 days of YouTube is going to be super hype, because it's going to be so many giveaways, just a ton of really cool free stuff. But can you move your stream announcements to its own channel? I actually have a Khasino announcements channel, so depending on the type of announcement, and you don't have to scroll. There's a search feature up at the top. You can search for From Khasino and see all my messages and just scroll through what I've said. But if it's an announcement I want people to easily be able to find and go back and reference, I have a Khasino announcements channel. But I'll try to be better about using it more often for more things. But alright, so on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!